As a DC fanboy, I have to say the fandom delivered, and I'm so excited for the future of DC. But I'm your host and your favorite DC fanboy, Justin, otherwise known as I Don't Beat Games, and I'm here to bring that nerd culture content right to your monitors. At the time of recording this, the Batman movie panel just finished, and we're going to start right with that. This movie looks amazing. Everything from the cinematography to what we saw, plus the action and everything else, it all looks great. Now hear me out. There's two things that help this movie. Firstly, this one's the major one. This movie's in its own universe/Earth. And what that means is that they're going to be able to do anything they want with this. They could create new shows, they can create new spin-offs, they could do whatever they want in this version of Gotham and create a whole new timeline. And then if you add the fact that this is going to be a year 2 Batman and we don't have to see another origin story for another superhero, especially for a superhero that we all know, because come on, everybody knows Batman's origin story, that's going to make this movie so much easier to enjoy. And the fact that they're using Gotham PD, that spin-off show, to explain year 1 is even better. And speaking of Gotham, we have to talk about Gotham Knights, people. This is going to be such a good game. I am so excited for this. And I hate to admit it, but it was worth the wait. Even despite all of those images, despite all of those teasers, despite all the nonsense that they had on the new Twitter account for Gotham Knights, it was worth the wait. I am so excited for this. I know that no matter what, I'm going to end up playing this on PC. And let's be honest, this game's going to be high quality. WB hasn't let us down. They have a track record of making nothing but good games. However, there's only two worries when it comes to this. Is there going to be heavy microtransactions or not? And is the whole game playable with every single character? That's a worry I have. Because think about it, you don't want to be taken away from a character you love playing and you love maining because of a certain segment just because another character has an ability that your character doesn't have, and then you have to play a whole section that you don't enjoy. If they don't do that, that might be a game changer for not only future games, but for this game in general. Outside of that, I have complete faith in WB. I think this game's going to be great. I think it's going to get stellar reviews. The combat looks great. And everything else from story to visuals and all of that nonsense, it all looks great. Outside of the two worries I've already mentioned, what other worry can we have with this game? I think this game is going to be pretty damn good. Speaking of video games, let's talk about Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. I'll be honest with you guys, I know it's a Rocksteady game, so I know it's going to most likely be quality. I have no reason to expect otherwise. Look at all of their other games. They're all great, they're all lovable, almost everybody loves these games. But when it comes down to it, this is the first games as a service game that they're doing, and it doesn't look like it's going to be anything super special. And I don't think we need to really ask that from them, or at least for this specific type of game. But at the end of the day, it's probably going to be great, it's probably going to be worth getting in day one, and I have no reason to expect otherwise. Until I see gameplay that lets me down, or I see more in terms of trailers and CGI stuff that really pulls me away, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be in day one. Same thing goes for Gotham Knights. All of these games so far look like it's going to be worth it in the future. Speaking of the future, let's talk about Shazam. Shazam's sequel, Fury of the Gods, has been announced, and honestly, I'm excited. I think this movie's going to be a great time. The first one was amazing. It came out at a time where we wanted something different from DC, and that's exactly what we got. We got a good time. We got a movie that put a smile on your face. Zachary Levi was amazing in this movie, and that's all we can ask of when it comes to this new one. Just make Fury of the Gods another great time, give us more Zachary Levi, give us more funny moments, give us more moments that are just lovable and put a smile on our face, and you're golden. Do everything else around that, give us emotional development, give us character development, and we're good to go. Speaking of good to go, I think it's good to go to the next minor bit of news. Black Adam finally got announced officially. We finally got a logo. The Rock is probably going to be good in it, and that's all there really is to say when it comes to it. Sure, yeah, they tease that Superman might fight Black Adam and all that, but there's really nothing else that there is to talk about when it comes to this movie. This movie has been known to exist for years. We know it's in early development. At the end of the day, I'm excited. It's another DC movie to add to my watch list, and that's it. You know what else is it? Wonder Woman 1984. She did it again. She grabbed the lightning with her lasso. That is badass. I'm sorry, I have to say it. I don't care how upset that makes you. It's fire. This trailer looks amazing. This movie is gonna be great. Wonder Woman 1 was great. I loved it. In fact, I thought it was near perfect. And yes, I know a movie can't be perfect. But to me, Wonder Woman 1 was a great movie, and I thought it was near perfect and was everything I never knew I needed. So just give me more of that in Wonder Woman 1984, make it a great time, do whatever you have to do to make Wonder Woman a badass, I'm not gonna lie, I thought Cheeto looked great in the trailer. It's everything I hope it can be. I thought the new outfit also looked great. Sure, I have to get used to it. I don't mind the change. But at the end of the day, I have faith in DC. I think they have something here when it comes to Wonder Woman, and I don't think that they can really mess it up. And if they do, I'll just be heartbroken over it. You guys know what I'm not over? The fact that a Static Shock movie that's live action is in development. There's really not a lot that we could talk about when it comes to this. So at the end of the day, we'll just keep it simple. It's good that he's back. We all wanted him back. It's about time. Since I mentioned time, let's talk about The Flash, the fastest man in the world. We finally have some sort of details when it comes to this movie after all this time. First and foremost, Barry is finally getting a new suit. We don't know what it looks like, but we have this image here to at least have some sort of teaser to be hype about. We also know that Barry's actually going to call himself The Flash because of his interaction with other Barry on the Flash TV show. So that's cool that they're making that sort of connection between, DCEU and the DC TV shows. And then finally, we know that Michael Keaton's actually going to be joining the movie as his Batman to help Barry in the Flashpoint Paradox storyline. So that's cool. They'll probably use the Flashpoint stuff to fix the timeline and all that nonsense. I'm really excited for this movie because The Flash is my favorite superhero, and on top of that, I really think that this could potentially be a good movie. And finally, the last movie that we could talk about, The Suicide Squad. James Gunn thoroughly looks like he's super proud of this movie, and to me, to see him, someone who made Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2, be proud of a DC movie, that puts a smile on my face. I think he's going to do a great job. I think this movie is going to be phenomenal, and I think if not, it's going to be a top 5 DC movie. And if it is, I honestly hope that DC continues to pick him up for different DC movies, and just don't get too attached to your favorite character in the movie. They might die. It's a huge cast, and if you think that everybody is living, you're wrong. So now that we're getting towards the end of the video, the last bit of news that we have to talk about is DC's Titans. To keep it short and simple, what we know about Season 3 is that Scarecrow and Barbara Gordon are coming, along with the fact that Jason Todd is finally becoming Red Hood. The only real thoughts I have regarding this is, well, finally, and I hope that the pacing for this season isn't weird. I really hope that they somehow find a way to make this not only entertaining, but balanced in terms of going from one sub-story to another. Outside of that, I'll be giving the rest of my thoughts about Titans in another video. And finally, the last bit of news before we wrap the video up. Justice League Snyder Cut Edition will be getting 4 one-hour episodes on HBO Max, and I'm here for it. It's ridiculous and I don't care, but I will be watching every single one of them and probably making a video about them. But that's it. That was the DC fandom experience. As a DC fanboy, it's hard to not be excited. Things are finally looking on the up. Things are finally looking great. They have a ton of great content finally coming our way. There's some small questions regarding each thing, but that's it. As always, I'm your host, Justin, otherwise known as I Don't Beat Games, and I'll see you next video. As always, if you really enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you really enjoyed the video, hit that sub button. And if you're feeling risky, leave a comment below. And don't forget, we're always keeping it real with peace, love, and positivity.